What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video, and in this video we will be going over the round 2 day 1 of the CM. But before we get into that, first things first, over the weekend we got into 500 subscribers. So first things first, I do want to thank every one of you who are subscribed, who are supporting me continuously for reaching 500 subs. If it wasn't for you guys, literally wouldn't be here. It's been what, over 3 years, probably close to 3.5 years since I started posting on YouTube. And I gotta say that last year was when I truly started, I would say truly started enjoying posting videos because of you guys, especially those who continuously comment on the videos. It's like literally one of the things I look forward when it comes to recording these videos for you guys, is just to go over the comments and see what you guys got to say. And it truly pushes me to push these videos out the way I have been for the past few years. If I'm not mistaken, I'm at like 700 plus Uma videos, so you guys can you guys can see my you could say, I guess dedication towards posting videos. But no, really I'm really thankful and grateful for you guys. And yeah, if it wasn't for you guys, like I said, I wouldn't be posting these videos as often as I do. Future plans, well, I just hope that one day I can go back to doing more variety stuff. Well, I'll still be posting Pretty Derby in the mornings, but when I say variety stuff, usually when I do that, it would be like 2 videos a day, or maybe 3 times a week, depending on it. But still, the current circumstances, I still can't really necessarily do that. So hoping that later on down the line, when things get a little bit more comfortable on my end, I'll be able to go back to variety posting, posting games that I want to play, back to like the horror games I enjoy playing and all that. So we'll see what happens. Maybe when we hit 1,000 subs or something, but we'll see down the line. But one last time, I want to thank you guys for 500 subs. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I thank you guys for the support. And with that being said, hope y'all had a good weekend. Hope y'all had a good weekend. It rained over the weekend, so low-key that made me happy, because it's cold when it's raining, so that's one reason. But it's just, when it rains, it's just really relaxing, and it's really calming for me, at least. So without further ado, let us see where I ended up in the CM. You guys can see round 2. And as you guys can see, I have made it to Group A. Now, just a quick recap on my round 1 was day 1. I only managed to squeak out, I think at most 2 wins. I'm not sure, but I know for sure I managed to squeak out 2 wins. And on day 2, I did manage to get 3 wins, which obviously is why I'm in Group A, because of a slight switch in the team. So what I mean by that is I just wanted to test this team after making it to Group A, but the 3rd spot actually went to believe it or not, it went to this same guy. I tried with the measure of Ramino instead of Satono Crown, or instead of Kita, and they were all just getting at least 1 wins, whether it was Dura, I think it was just Duramente, honestly. Did my Satono Crown even grab a win? No. 2nd place. Ramino, no. I even tried the other Kitas. Oh, you don't want me to just look at it? Fine. Let me look at this Kita. Did not win. How about this Kita? I didn't use that one. Huh. Right here. This one won twice yesterday when I started using Saiyan Sky. And then Duramente has been the one that has been doing the best out of everyone I've been using with 6 wins in total. Let me actually check with the Saiyan Sky. Saiyan Sky didn't necessarily win, but for some odd reason it helped Kita a little bit more. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm just going to stick with the team that got me to Group A. So here we are with Dormente, Kita-san Black, and Saiyan Sky. Not the original team I wanted, but it got me to Group A. So with that being said, let's just get these attempts going while I go over the comments. Now I did try to get a better Kita over the weekend and I didn't. Also did a couple runs of Dura. I didn't either. So pretty much just stuck with what I have. I'm still trained, you know, because there's still another day of round 2. So if I can somehow squeak out a really good one, then I'll be fine. But pretty much I'll just be doing off-camera runs to try and improve my team until basically the setup period for the finals, because we can't switch our team once the team setup period for the finals is done. So that's basically my deadline. Oh, and before we actually jump into the attempts, I forgot to mention this. If you guys haven't joined the circle, actually, you know what? Let's check the circle real quick before I, talk about it. So, because I didn't check how many members are there, so I just wanted to see. Okay, we're still at 26 members. So, with that being said, guys, if you guys haven't joined the circle, or you guys are still looking for a circle to join, we do have 4 spots left. Feel free to search for the circle name Shushu. It is a circle that I'm in. Also, I don't know how many people from the from who has watched the videos have joined the circle through that. But there are people in the comment section who are in the circle along with myself. And yeah, they're just pretty much here to, help the circle grow, help the comment section grow as well. But if you guys join, you should be automatically approved. The cap is at 30, so we do have 4 spots left. Once we reach the cap, we'll see who's been active, inactive, I guess, and maybe we'll open up another spot or 2 if there are people still interested in joining in the circle. I'm assuming that's what we're gonna start doing, because we want at least people who are active to keep the shoe exchanges or banner exchanges going on, also to help the circle rank go up higher so we can get more rewards as the circle rank goes higher, and it will just benefit everyone. So that's pretty much our goal, just to help benefit everyone who gets into the circle, as long as people are fairly active. So yeah. And also, if you guys do decide to join the circle with the last remaining 4 spots, if you want, feel free to leave a comment down below to let us know that you joined the circle, letting us know what your circle name is, so we know who's who in the circle. Other than that, guys, sorry, that was a little longer than I assumed it would be. We'll just jump into the comments and also jump into our attempts for the CM. Now, obviously, I've seen a lot of dance or ballroom Daichi Rubies, even the regular Daichi Ruby. And I've also seen a lot of the normal Helios, not as much as of the ballroom one. And it looks like our motivations are primarily down. Hold on. Sorry about that. But here we are. Let's get this started. And while this gets started, we'll go over the comments from over the weekend. I'm gonna just let the first race go, and let's see. So the first few comments we're gonna go over are from Nuz, since he has a few comments here. First one says, oh, and the age gap between my sister and me is 20 years. Ooh, that's double mine with my brother. Basically, my brother was born when my mom was 19. This was back in Armenia, so culture is different there. I was born when she was 21, and now my sister is born as she is 41. In my opinion, old to have a baby, but if she wanted to, I couldn't stop her. True, true. I mean, you could say like the early 40s could be like the latter, like the late half of, not the half, but like the late end of having a baby, I would say. Sorry, I was just looking at Duramente's unique. But yeah, I would say it's kind of late. I can agree on that, but probably not late enough. But either way, congrats again. Then the next comment says, as I scroll up looking for it, but says, I forgot to comment on Thursday's video. I left one comment on, I think Duramente is gonna take this. Cool. So we're guaranteed Group B at least. We're guaranteed Group B finals at least. And then forgot to leave my other comments since I was busy again Thursday. My mom had a lot of visitors over, so I went to help around the house making foods and stuff. Don't worry about it. If you're busy, you're busy. I mean, we all have our own, IRL things to do, so it's understandable, especially right now since, your mom just had a child with your little sister. Totally makes perfect sense. So don't worry about it too much. Next comment says, Sky is pretty sure she is runner. Yes, she is a runner. And that her ult is really good. Yes, her ult is really good. That's why you pretty much want to get, at least if you can, get her as part of the inheritance for, or one of the parents for runners. That's like I said, I would say her ult is a must on any mile runner. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Although I don't have, my Kita doesn't have it because simply I don't have a Sky to use as a parent. I mean, I do, but her white factors are like at 4, and I don't want to use that. And the last comment from Nuz says, I got Group A. Hope y'all had some good luck as well. Nice. I am Group A as was. You've probably seen in the beginning of the video, or when I went into the CM. Can't wait to see how the others did. But for now, I just know that you've made it to Group A as well. So thank you for all the comments, Nuz. I do appreciate it as always. The next comment is from Ren. Looks like we got a good old weekend update here. So the comment says from Ren, yay, I'm so happy I put on Tellier. Free pool got Mu, Mu, and then Marie and Izana. Nice, congrats on getting Izana. I actually managed to get the new Ryza off the free single pool, so I'm stoked about that, but I really want Izana, so I already used, as much as I didn't want to use my 3000 to try and pull for Izana, I just wanted to because I wanted her. So yeah, that was a really bad run. 6th, 8th, and 9th, I assume, from what I saw. Yeah, that was really bad. It's okay, we still got 3 more chances to try and get 2 more wins. Let's see. Honestly, I kind of wish Uma had a pretty, a similar pity system with Atelier, how you can redeem a character with pity anytime. It depends on the game. With Atelier, I could see it working out because it's not really PvP focus. It's more PvE and like event focus, if any. Oh, I guess PvE pretty much. There's no PvP involved. So there really isn't, and like if you wail, you get like the full advantage of getting all these dupes and all that. Whereas here, if technically we are able to do that through, farming through the Legends race. farming through the Legends race and all that to try and get it, but it is very minimal amount and not as much as Atelier. But I honestly think it's the way Uma is fine because wait, I don't even know how the pity works in Atelier because technically, would you call that the pity system? Because when I think the pity system is like in Pretty Derby where you have to reach 200 pulls in total. That's how I see pity. I don't think it has anything to do with the shop. At least that's what I think. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Is this cap gonna take it? Yeah, this cap is gonna take it. Although it's fairly close. It was fairly close. Well, it looked close from like all the Umas right behind her. And we would have to win these next two ones if we want to if we want to move on to Group A. I finally started watching Licorice Recoil and I'm really enjoying it. I really like Licorice Recoil. Although I'm not sure if there will be a season 2. It seems like there could be. I'm just not sure because of how it ended. It might be just one of those one and done ones. One season and that's it. But we'll see what happens. I wasn't able to comment on yesterday's video since it was a long day and I was really tired. Totally understandable. We just have one of those days, you know? I don't think I'll be getting Acorn, but at least for those who are wondering who Acorn is, it is Acheron from Star Rail. Just so you guys don't wonder who Acorn is. But at least I have pity for Robin. True. And then I think Sophia from Atelier is really cute. Wasn't she like released a couple weeks ago? I haven't really updated the story, so maybe I will this week. Maybe I will. And then to the continuation of the comment through the replies, I've started watching The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic, and so far I'm really loving it. I actually am thinking about watching that one. Just not right now. Right now, I just finished part 5 of JoJo's. So I'm just gonna watch part 6. Well, this is a rewatch also, just saying. Gonna watch part 6 and decide what to watch from there. Would watch Mushoku Tensei, but I believe it's ongoing right now, as in like this current season. And then same thing with the slime anime that reincarnated as a slime. So I'm gonna start Mushoku Tensei towards the end of when it's close to ending. Probably with one episode left, I'll watch it, maybe. And then for the slime anime, I've only seen season 1. After that, I don't know why I didn't, watch it when it continued and all that, but yeah, I guess whenever it finishes as well. I was waiting for it to have dub all the way out, so that's why I kind of waited, but I'm glad I did. I do that all the time, most of the time. Because like I said, I usually multitask when I'm watching anime. When I say multitask, I might just be doing something on the other side of the monitor, or I'm playing games and all that. So yeah, the only time I really do like fully focus obviously is when I watch subs, so that's why I'm kind of like 50-50 when it comes to what I want to watch and what sub or dub, Well, let's see. It might just be me, but it's so much funnier in dub. Not because the dub is bad, because it isn't, but the anime is good. Sometimes when the dub is bad and it's just really funny, and sometimes I don't mind it because it's just dumb. But obviously I would enjoy the sub more if the dub is really that bad. I was just looking to see if Duramente would be able to take the win last second, but she didn't. And with all that, we just ended up only winning once that whole time. But at least, at the very least, I don't have to worry about not making it to Group B. Before I continue on with the comment, let me just set up the next attempts. Did the game freeze? I think the game froze, guys. So I'll be back. Unfortunately, the game froze, so I'll be back. All right, we are back. It was weird how it just, like, the game no, it didn't crash, it just froze when it was loading, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. But continuing on with Ren's comment, where was I? Not only that, but I recognize a good majority of the voice actors, and one of the main characters is the voice actor of an anime I watched before. I'm the villainess, so I'm taming the final boss. So I'm even more enjoying it, or maybe I'm just weird. No, I don't think it's weird. I believe I've seen that anime. Let me make sure that thinking about the same one. Is this what I think it is? I hope so. Oh yeah, I've seen this one. I've seen this one. No, but no, that happens to me a lot. What even in sub, I there's a few that I can distinguish in sub when I'm watching sub. For dub, there's a lot of voice actors I can pick up because a lot of them has been in a lot of animes I've seen. So you're not the only one. I feel like I'm having a lot more fun than I would have been watching sub, honestly, and so far I'm liking all the characters. There's really no character I dislike. Well, to each their own. Me personally, it doesn't really matter necessarily. But if I could just watch sub, I would. But dub is just so convenient. That's literally the main reason. It's just so convenient. But I do enjoy watching sub. I think if I had learned, like, can at least like understand Japanese, I would enjoy sub way more. Because I won't have to necessarily just keep reading the subtitles, you know? That's that's pretty much it. I find myself giggling at moments because of the funny moments. So yeah, I guess that's a good thing. Yes, I would say so too. And the animation is pretty good. I feel like I'm blazing through the episodes because I love it so much. That's how you know you do enjoy a series. Is when you're just going through the episodes like no other. And if you guys are wondering why I'm going through the whole races, is one, because the mile distance races aren't too long. But also just to give me some time to go over the comments, especially on Mondays when comments are usually slightly longer. Well, let's see, where did I go? My CM runs didn't go so well first day. Only one win. Hey, at least you made it to Group B. Right now I'm sitting at 6,042 gems. Okay. As I was training Amazon, I was really loving training her. Like, I love her design and everything, especially that Rapunzel hair. At first I was going to train her for that long distance Masters challenge, but I decided to go to CM training. I'll see how it goes. Good luck on that. I finally started doing the Penacony story since I'm desperate for more gems anyway. It felt eerie and I honestly loved it. Ooh. I too also had just continued with the current story because I haven't done it since they updated to 2.1. I don't know how far I'm into it. I believe I at least put like 3 to 4 hours into this one so far, so I don't know how far I'm into it. But I can say that I did get the light cone for Acheron, and I'm ready to pull for Aventurine, which is tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm not sure. I was gonna say, is Sky gonna get her first win, but here we are with Ballroom Daichi Ruby just swooping in. Swooping in and taking the win from Sky, but it's all good. Let's see. But no, I really, compared to Genshin, compared to Genshin, I think I enjoy the Star Rail story more. I will say I did like the Fontaine Archon quest because of Farina's, backstory and all that. Not going into detail, but I don't know. I didn't really start getting into the story for Genshin until like Inazuma, I would say. Like Sumeru was interesting, and then Fontaine got better. So, but when it came to Star Rail, I was, pretty much instantly hooked from the start. So, there we go. I started watching Whisper Me a Love Song, which is my very first Yuri anime. So I'm assuming you had finished Licorice Recoil prior to watching The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic, and then I'm assuming you finished that before starting this one? I'm not sure. That's just what I'm assuming. But I just wanted to say I love how good the hairstyles look. I don't know how to explain it. It's like the hairstyles don't feel flat. What do you mean by that? Let me see. Whisper Me a Love Song. There it is. I just need to see how the animations look. Ah, I see. I see what you mean by that. This kind of reminds me... Hold on. Let's see. Let me see if it reminds me of that first before I say it. I mean, you could kind of say it's comparable to the 100 Girlfriends one, at least a little bit comparable, because it's not that. But also, I would say... Kinda. Not as much, but kinda. I was gonna say it could kind of be like comparable also to the Love Live Nijigasaki, but it's kind of there. But yeah, I've seen animations like this where it's like clean is what I can say. It's not like the usual, but it looks cleaner than what it usually is for other anime. But I can see what you mean by flat. I love the animation a lot. I love the MC so far. The story's pretty cool. Okay, I'm really loving it. Guess this is proof I should try and watch more Yuri. By the way, this anime just came out, so this is only the first EP. It's really, really good so far. Also, gotta love that the singing is also translated for the song. I feel like I have to check my sexuality after watching, because the MC, the tall one, don't want to give much away, is super tall, and I think I'm in love with her too. I think I fell in love at first sight. Day 26. I swear the last time was day 25 or 4 when your last comment. So I'm gonna say this is day 25 since you missed that one day. Unless you're counting that. No, yeah, I would say day 25 since you didn't necessarily ask me a question originally. Right? Let me look at it. Your last comment. 5 days ago. Yeah, it says day 24 right here. So yeah, this is day 25. I didn't realize how long this reply was. Sci-fi or workplace anime? It depends on the sci-fi. I don't mind sci-fi, but I'd probably pick workplace. Because that it would generally just feel more like a slice of life in a way. Because it'll be just like an adult slice of life. Wow, we didn't win a single one yet in this set yet. I really gotta start playing reverse more again, because I think I'm not gonna be able to get the login bonus thing. Login bonus thing? I've been logging in, so I don't necessarily know what you're talking about at the moment. And I missed the free outfit thing from the UTTU event thing. Yeah, I just accidentally pressed skip. I'll admit that even though I did log in to the game, yeah, every day, every day still, I didn't necessarily do the event like to the whole entirety of it, like I did the last event. I don't know, but I don't know if I mentioned this. I did manage to pull 6 like 2 weeks ago, I think. And I think the event is ending because when that event ends, usually the event ends. Well, the way I know is because the event in Snowpoint was ending too. Was it Snowpoint? Snowbreak. Snowbreak containment zone. So yeah. I mean, minus like IRL stuff and all that, it could be the juggling of many games. That's why I say, you know, pick the games you want to, you know, you'll log in every day at least, and then have the others where you can just jump around here and there until you know, find the games that you are pretty set with. But random word of the day, pork chops. That is pretty darn random. that is pretty darn random. Not to put worry into anyone, but I really hope Nova is okay. I recently saw something about a severe earthquake in Taiwan. Like, it looked really bad, but I hope he's okay. He did mention it, a really bad earthquake, I guess would be almost 2 weeks at this point. I think it happened like early April, like April 3rd, April 2nd, around there. Yeah, I remember Nova mentioning that in his comment, but I don't know if you're talking about a recent one, like the past day or two. But if you're talking about the one in earlier April, then yeah, Nova mentioned that and he's doing fine. And he should be back fairly soon, if not back by, yeah, he should be back this week or next week, because next week would be 2 weeks, or 2 weeks, 2 months since about 2 months since, well, it'll be 2 months in May, pretty much, if he doesn't come back this week or next week, I guess. And then hashtag copium for Happy Meek. We can't really do anything about that. If they don't want to post the scenario Umas, then it's all of them. Like I said, I gave up on that after the Alharu Cup. Don't tell me we're gonna lose this, and we are. Thanks for the video, Shoe Sensei. Where did the fox come from? Don't know. Really appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate all you guys for all the support. Like I said, without you guys, wouldn't be here with 500 subs. So thank you guys for the continuing support. Oh my gosh, there's still more. I think I found my problem when training. My training seems to go a lot better than when I use, a lot better when I use 2 guts cards. So I'm gonna try and keep that up. Got UF for my first Amazon run, which I'm glad, and she has 3-star and wise inheritance, so that's even better since I barely have any wise inheritance. 2 of my 15 Umas are UGs on my PvP team, so I might try to fix them. My highest rank in PvP would have to be my UF9 Dura. My UGs are Saiyan Sky, UG8, and Smart Falcon, UG9. I'm kind of wondering why you haven't been getting UFs though. I'm pretty sure you should be getting consistent UFs. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure you should be able to getting consistent UFs since you were getting UGs or like high UGs already before this, no? But every time I see the Umas pulling the tires in the training or other places, it really makes me think how strong they are. Carrying me would be easy then, huh? Well, I'm not going to disclose what you put in parentheses just in case, but you put it there, so I'm assuming you're okay with it. But I'm just not going to say just, you know. I mean, they did show it in the anime, how strong they are, basically. I mean, they showed Gold Ship, what? Using a huge rubber mallet to hit, like, tree trunks into... or tree logs into, like, the hill. Or, like... while... like, even when Kita was training and... Gold Ship was, like, I guess, coaching her, motivating her, she was on top of the tires watching, I think. Or was it the other way around? Or not the other way around, or was it someone else, is what I was trying to say. And then, of course, if you remember from, like, Season 1, and even a little bit of Season 2 and the OVAs from Season 1, where, like, the Speaker girls would basically beat up the trainer, or, like, McQueen would put him in, like, these holds and all that. So yeah, they are just strong naturally from what it seems. But day 2 of CM, I wonder why my Dura is doing so bad. She's UF9 and I think her skills are pretty good. So I'm confused, maybe theirs is just better. I might just train her again, might just be lucky enough to get her to UE. Well, it's simple, because maybe you're just getting outranked. Because I think we mentioned that to necessarily be competitive, especially in Group A, I think you would need at least a UE 5 to higher, basically. Especially in the Open League, since you won't be matched up by your level, I assume. I assume you don't get matched up based on your rank. You just match up with whoever. Although, y'all can correct me in the comments if that's not the case. I see a bunch, but yeah, good luck on training your Duramente to UE if you can. I see a bunch of people using Helios, the original one. Yes, I do too. Just not in this one specifically. This one specifically has caps in it. Oh, that one just took over. I see a bunch of people using that. I guess she's pretty good, and she's winning pretty good. Yep, her and Daichi Ruby are like the main Umas I see. Gotta love how I keep matching up with UDs. Makes sense, yeah. Yeah, it's because it's the Open League. I believe they don't match you with training rank. With what you have. This is basically... it's basically just fighting for first place at this point. It doesn't matter what your rank is. It really gets... oh, it's really going how you expect to be going. Only one win during the 2 days of CM, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be easier in Group B. It definitely should be easier in Group B. Because in the last CM, I managed to sweep the whole 5 wins, or 5 races. Should have been in Group A that time, but oh well. I am now at 6,702 gems. I feel like I'm close to 15k. But you're not even halfway there. You're almost halfway there. I guess I have to get Acorn next rerun because it's not enough time. Fair enough, fair enough. This time, guess my next priority is Robin and Firefly. Right now, adventuring for me because he's gonna be in my Topaz team. I've been really wanting to use my Topaz team. I just use it the way it is with adventuring, and then once Robin comes out, she'll take place in that team as well. I don't know where Firefly would be for me though. But yeah, Robin and Adventuring would fit in my Topaz team, and I'll be set to use that. I can't wait until they put fragments in the friend point shop again, because now I'm ready. Talking about Uma, by the way. And that is pretty much all it. That is all from Red. Thank you for the continuing support as always, and for all your comments as well. Next comment is from Tenoki. And oh, there's Eugen's comment. Yeah, Tenoki. I think we have just a few more comments. I'll be able to go through this before hopefully the end of the runs, if not hopefully before finishing the runs. But Tenoki's comment says, I do recall saying I used 80 pulls to get Ballroom Ruby, then mentioned that I wanted to save until above pity again. Well, that is on me. That is on me, because I don't remember. And that would have at least been like, what, 2 weeks ago, I think? Maybe 2 weeks ago? I'll try to take a look at it after I go over the comments and see. But I know for a fact, if that's the case, I totally forgot, and I'm sorry. Speaking of Ruby, though, just got my first UD Uma. Congrats on that. Congrats on that. I got beat to a UD. To get to a UD before you. I really gotta congratulate you on that. Since especially you literally just started a few months ago, so props to you. Straight from UE7 Taiki Shuttle to UD1 Ballroom Ruby. That said, we'll try testing who runs better. My UE5 Ruby had a potent set of skills. Ooh. Congrats. And then Tenoki's second comment says, congrats on clearing the Mile Master Challenge. Thank you. In some ways, surprised how it turned out from you, but in many others, I wasn't either. Mile, despite being my strongest distance now, was also the last Master's Challenge I cleared. Ooh. Similar to you, I cleared a Mile level 3 with a UE3 Silent Suzuka. She doesn't even have 1200 power. Yeah, I was fairly surprised I was able to clear that with my UE3 Saiyan Sky. But I'm just glad we were able to finish it in that video. I think in the break period from after day 2 of round 2, and did that Helios just steal the win from Maikita? But as I was saying, on the break in between the day 2 of round 2 and the finals day, I'll probably do one of the medium distance ones, if anything, because I don't think I have enough long distance. Yeah. Oh, Kita did manage to win. She barely squeaked out that win. But I think we're at the last race. I'm not sure. Yeah, we were. It's okay. As long as we make it to the finals, although I do really wish I could make it to Group A. But we'll still keep going with these attempts and hope for the best. Other than that, thank you for the comments and continuing support, Tenoki. Now, the next comment isn't exactly from the last video, but it is from... I don't know which Suzuka video this is. I think this is probably the first one I did for the UAF. I think it is, but there's a comment from there that I already replied through I guess through the comments, just through replying to his comments. But just in case you are here, you know, still watching the videos and all of that, I'm gonna go over your comment. So this comment is from Nyan Patsukun, and it says, I can't play on JP, but I can play both in Korean and Chinese. I guess Taiwanese in this case. I don't know what's the problem with JP though. Can anyone help me to fix the problem? I replied saying, if you're playing on DMM, you're going to need a VPN, and then connect and say your location's in Japan. If you're trying to play on iOS or Apple or iPhone, then you would need to make a JP iTunes account. And then, but you would have to play on Wi-Fi to play the game. At least that's how I know. As for the Android, I'm gonna assume. As for Android, I'm not really too sure, to be quite honest. I'm assuming you will need a VPN as well. At least that's what I think. But also, if it's the same process, because I did used to play Pretty Derby or Musume on BlueStacks, you would have to download I believe it's QOO app into your phone if it's an Android, and then search Pretty Derby or Musume from there. Pick the JP version, and then download it, and it should download it, and then you should be able to play it, especially if you have VPN. Safest bet would most likely be either, at least for me, based on what I'm telling you, would be DMM or the iTunes on iOS. So hopefully that was some kind of help. Hopefully. And that goes for everyone who's curious, but I nearly liked and heart my own comment, my own reply. And the last comment, but also thank you for the comment, Nyan Patsukan. And then the final comment is from Eugen, but before I go over it, I'm just gonna refresh just to see if any other ones. Nope, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it at all. So let's go over Eugen's comment now. Even I'm surprised to reach that speed and guts. Maybe I tried to raise bond as much as possible and earlier. Then most of the time training the speed guts with yellow then blue on stamina power. Although then blue on stamina power wise if possible. Wait. Well, for me, normally I do go for early bond. Not gonna lie. I do normally go for early bond, because that's always been the thing I did. One of the things I used to say, like during like the early days of the game, would be, as always, I always go for the the training or the stats that had the most support cards in it. So to me, that's nothing new. But let's see. Speed and guts mostly with yellow, and then blue on stamina, power, and wise. That's interesting. That's interesting. I actually find myself using blue more than yellow, to be quite honest. At least the past 2 weeks, I noticed that. I don't know why, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's technically been working. Dormente getting a win. I thought I will miss it again this CM because I lost net connection just like before due to date bills. In the end, was able to do day 1 and round 1. Results on round 1 as follow, as I tried different Umas and lineups against the never-ending Daiichi Ruby and Helios opponent, 90% in all matches. I agree. Day 1 is 1-3-1-1 win rate with Ikino Dictus. Made me advance to Group A in round 2 with 5 wins. And 3 for Swimsuit Marzensky. Hey, I didn't see that coming. On the days on day same. Huh? I'm assuming on day 2 with trial and error. Oh, on day 2, same with trial and error lineup. The win rate is 3-1-4-1 with Ikino Dictus UD having 5 wins, not changing her from the lineup. Well, if she's the one who got you to Group A, I wouldn't change her also. Then UE7 Marzensky, one with 1.2k power. I guess 1,200 power with 3 wins, and Twin Turbo UD won by chance 1 time. I didn't expect Ikuno doing well despite the lacking skills in the last spurt. Of course, there's a miss on the final leg, which she was not able to catch up to Dance Ruby. Well, what do you expect? Having no problem regardless the rank. I haven't really been paying attention to the Daichi Ruby's ranks, that at least the ones that I've been going against. All I know is I see one and I know my chances are definitely slim when one or both of them are involved, as in Helios and Ruby. Improving Twin Turbo on training, and I always got 2 or more training resets if I missed out on the Aptitude S, and skills look grim. Even on some bad runs, I still kept going, just, you know, trying to make up for the last month's, was it training points or whatever for the circle? I don't know what the name is or what it's called, but yeah, I'm just trying to put in as much of those points into for the circle. So I'm trying not to end any training attempts unless necessary. Plans to improve swimsuit Maru and seems to be competitive. I just need to adjust the skills. Swimsuit Maru Vansky has been pretty competitive since release, so it's understandable. For Ikuno, even though she is doing well, I missed some important acceleration skills on the final leg, which having me trouble at some scenario for she was not able to catch up to the front, but she's on the least to be improved. Well, yes, and she's been pretty much getting you to wins, so it makes sense. Have not done the round 2, maybe tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. JST onwards, as I try to get best out of it, hoping to advance to final A. I'm hoping to go into final A at least. I mean, not at least, as well. But it will all depend if they can squeeze out 2 more wins in this set, or we can manage to get 3 wins sometime tomorrow. And I could see that Dance Ballroom Ruby just sneaking in. I hate it. I hate it. There's also Tomamo Cross right there, who's putting up a fight against this Daichi Ruby, but yeah, there she is, finishing the run at least again. Of course, I will hate the Dance Ruby opponents if I get matched up to them, and we'll just laugh it off, thinking like, yeah, they can beat me because they use Dance Ruby. Pretty much. Pretty much, I'm in the same boat. Anyway, good luck on the CM, and let's hope to get into Final A. You guys have a better chance than I do, at least. Maybe I'll get lucky in day 2. Who knows? All I can say is I'm just happy to at least make it to the finals, whether it was Group A or Group B. On the circle update, there seems to be 2 people who are inactive for 30 days or more, but it's fine at the moment since the circle is not full. I guess we can decide it later. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier, so we'll see what happens. And oh, Tensien seems to be inactive as well for 23 days. I wonder what happened. I believe Tensien was Homura, and it's like I mentioned about Homura before. When he last commented, I forgot how long he mentioned it, or when he first commented after a while. I forgot how long it's been, but yeah, I believe he's on and off with the game. So I want to say it is what it is at this point, for him at least. But we'll see if he comments sometime soon, and we'll see what happens, or if we can somehow, you know, somehow catch him in the game when he logs in. Then we could maybe ask him in the chat. I'm not sure. Other than that, thank you for the comments, everyone. Eugen, Nuz, Nyan Patsukun, Tanoki, and Ren. Thank you all for the comments and the continuing support, and that goes for everyone who's been continuously watching these videos and continuously supporting the channel. So I really do appreciate it. Wouldn't have made it to 500 subs without you guys, and that is all the runs attempts we have left for day 1. Yep. But it seems like we at least made it to Group B. So that is pretty much the video. We pretty much ended the comments at the same time, ending the run attempt. So how convenient. How convenient. Other than that, I'm pretty much plans for the day before round 2. Just gonna try and train another Kita. Try to get her to like UF7, UF8, maybe a UD if I get really lucky in that training run. And if I do somehow do that, hopefully can also get another crown or Duramente. So we'll see what happens there. Other than that, guys, that is going to be pretty much it for this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. And let me know, if you guys haven't yet, let me know how you guys did in round 1. Let me know what group you guys ended up in, and also if you guys have done your round 2 attempts prior to commenting. Let me know how you guys did in your round 2 day 1 attempts as well. Other than that, let me know how you guys' weekend went, and any other things that happened, whether update on if you guys have watched any anime over the weekend, maybe read a manga, or I guess light novel if you guys read light novels as well, or something interesting happened over the weekend, or you just want to talk, and that's all. Just leave it down in the comments. But other than that, guys, that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. If you guys haven't joined the circle yet, or you guys are still looking for one to join, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Just give that a search, click join, and you guys should be automatically approved. There are 4 spots left, so join while there are still a few spots left. And of course, eventually we'll, try to find active members to replace the inactive ones and see what goes from there, but that'll be something to worry about later on. But if you guys do decide to join, if you guys want, leave down in the comments that you letting us know that you joined the circle, and also letting us know what your in-game name is, so we just know who's who in the circle and there won't be much of a confusion. But other than that, guys, I just want to say thank you once again from the bottom of my heart for the 500 subscribers. Hopefully it won't take another 3 years to get another 500. Hopefully be faster than that. That's all I'm saying. But other than that, guys, thank you once again for the continuing support. I truly do appreciate it, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. 君はどうせ君だよ。